Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the middleweight bout between Roman Kopylov versus Claudio Riberio. And how I feel about this one right here is I'm going average confidence Roman Kopylov to beat Claudio Riberio. And yeah, with this one, yeah, I'm going average confidence Roman Kopylov to beat Claudio Riberio. Now I'm just repeating myself like I'm doing AI TikToks live stream. So yeah. I think right now, Roman Kopylov is starting to find his stride or has already found his stride. You know, he's looking good. I'm not going to say he look phenomenal, like, oh my God, this guy's ready to take over the division or he'll ever be ready to take over the division. But I think he's in a good position. I said, what word am I trying to say? He's in a good position. Position. Like, what is that? Position. He's in a good position. I think Claudio Ribeiro moved to middleweight. What did he do at middleweight? Did he lose to Razak Al Hassan? I don't know. Was he at middleweight and dropped the welterweight? Either way, I ain't gonna focus too much on that. Either way, I feel the guy that's on a stride right now, finding himself right now, is Roman Kopylov. Riberio's still trying to find himself, like which weight class he's gonna work best at, which one, what weight class does his build and his skill setting and all his what weight class checks off the most boxes basically for him. So he's still trying to find himself where I feel like Kopylov has had those ups and downs. He has had those disappointments, and now he's starting to find himself. And stylistically wise, if I was gonna find a guy that maybe would cause Kopylov issues, maybe a guy that with some real good wrestling skills, that could be a guy that causes him issues. A cardio fiend, that could be a guy that causes him issues. Like pretty solid technical fighter, but like a cardio fiend that could extend him beyond that first round and push a pace on him. Maybe I'll work him, but ultimately I'll work him, tire him down. Whereas when I look at Claudio Ribeiro, he's a guy with a big punch, big kick, a lot of power and whatnot. So he's kind of really banking on a finish for the most part, or to do a lot of damage and let that damage carry him through. Whereas it's not necessarily a style matchup that's going to cause Kopylov issues. Now, again, I feel like Kopylov is finding himself or has found himself and found his weight class. Found those improvements, and now his confidence is in there, and he's on his stride right now. So I feel like Kopylov should be able to extend him beyond the first round and should be able to outwork him and should be able to be the guy that is freshest throughout the fight. Whereas again, I feel like Claudio Ribeiro is more so a first round fighter so far. And when he has went beyond the first round, he hasn't even struggled against less than stellar competition. So Kopylov's found himself, and this is not a guy that's going to put a pace on Kopylov he's not going to be able to keep up with. If anything, Kopylov's going to be the one that's going to be able to put a pace that Ribeiro isn't able to keep up with. But again, it's not a great stylistic advantage for either fighter. It's more so that Kopylov is starting this streak, find his confidence versus Ribeiro still trying to find it. And Ribeiro not necessarily been a guy, close fight. Ribeiro's not a guy doesn't have that advantage that, I'm the better guy over round. Like this guy right here, he's the 1 round fighter. And I can take him out that first round and I'll work in that second, third. He can't confidently say that, where I feel like Kopylov can't confidently say that either, but he's starting to look better beyond the first rounds. Whereas, again, Ribeiro still has not really addressed that. So that's the stride in the fact that Kopylov is checking off more boxes, addressing more issues, and showing that development, showing that growth. And again, liking that stride for him where he's currently at versus where Ribeiro's still trying to figure it out. So I'm going to go with Kopylov here, decision victory. So, and it's will you beatbox? So I was thinking in my head, I was about to say that, like, he could possibly get a late round finish. He's been finishing folks. But, matter of fact, I am going to go finish. He's been finishing folks. And Ribeiro fading versus Kopylov, with the way he is right now, I'm going to go third round finish, Roman Kopylov, to finish off a faded Ribeiro. So, in this one, I have Roman Kopylov via third round TKO.